clear the frame.
Is it rolling?
Rolling. That was awesome. Yeah.
We first worked with Mindy on Stone Sour, Do Me a Favor. You were the stunt coordinator on that. And she actually appeared in a couple of scenes. After the first day, we decided to put her in zombie makeup and have her do some of her signature amazing, flexibility bends. And she did some great hits. She gets killed twice in that video, actually. But I made a mental note at that point that we had to work with Mindy again and have her play, be the star of something. So this was the perfect project.
I look at them, and then when I go,
that works. Okay, that works. Do that all in. Do it all in this take.
Okay.
Give me the whole move.
Okay.
Give me everything. Give me it all. Fucking pissed. Kill this motherfucking cyborg. Fuck. Action. Boom. Holy fucking shit. Yeah, cut. It was perfect. I don't know what we would have done if we hadn't had you, because there was no time in post, even for prep. We only had a week really for prep. Yeah. Because we had to shoot the 17th, 18th, 19th, and I had to deliver by the 16th of the next month. So you're talking 28 days of post-production when one of our big effects things takes usually, 3 to 4 months. So our time is cut incredibly short. So I wanted to get footage on location that was going to be good. That was just going to be perfect, and that's why, I thought of you immediately.
Come unto me, and you will feel perfection. Come unto me, and dedicate. Come unto me, you'll never feel rejection. Come unto me, and terminate.
After I got you, I was totally relieved, because I didn't know what I would have done if you had said no, or I'm busy. I would have been screwed. I didn't really have a backup. So after that, it was talk to Jeff. Jeff Speed, our DP. I have to work with him every time. So I got him, and I got Jenny Luna, our costume designer, both of them on notice right away, because Jenny had to at least start thinking about the costumes. Even though we didn't have our advance yet or anything, she had to start, and we weren't even cast besides you. It really had to start happening in the back of people's minds and save some time. Well, we always kind of knew Ian was going to be in it. Yeah.
I demanded it.
Ian's pretty much the CEO of Diabolic, so when he says, I'm going to be in the video.
It's a mandate.
and you.
Huh?
You're in it too.
I'm in it briefly.
It's fun.
Yeah, it was fun. It was a very hilarious part.
And we know your good look, that outfit. We really like that look.
I know, that was depressing.
And we like your long hair.
Yeah, every girl on set just told me how great I looked dressed as a homeless guy.
Yeah, he wanted to cut his hair. No.
I was like, wow. I guess I dress really shitty normally, huh?
No.
I mean, homeless guy is an improvement.
Great homeless.
I kind of knew that you would be able to bring some great people together. It was basically, we had to run through all the action there. We had to make it up as we went along. But you had a great team of guys.
Fuck yeah.
John
and Nia, who's I've known for probably over 10 years. Sword badass.
Good, chuck him. Awesome. Cut. That was great. We got it.
And then Chris J. Alexander, who I've worked on a number of music videos, probably like pretty much every fight video I have.
Almost forgot the taste of this place. I can almost taste the asbestos. I'm ready. We're ready. Are we ready? You guys ready? Are you ready? Are you ready?
I thought about being ready, and then you told me yesterday I was already ready.
He was ready. You stay ready, you ain't gotta get ready.
Born ready.
Born ready?
Born ready.
Here we go.
Metallica.
Metallica. There we go. All right, let's do this.
Like I wanted to have two like younger guys, which is Sam Tan, who comes from a martial arts stunt family. William Greenberg also competed on NASCA, which is a karate circuit that I competed on for a really long time. Yeah, he's just a badass all around.
How do you do that? Like, show me how to, whoa, slowly. Yeah, okay. So it's like
Right
that,
here.
all right.
And you flip that heavy part around.
Uh-huh.
You flip it back around.
Oh.
Okay.
And then you did some other stuff where you brought it up and then you went it around. So flip. Oh, what was that? What is that?
You
Yeah.
just kind of flip it.
That looks easy.
Yeah, you go vertical, horizontal, horizontal, vertical.
Ah, that's dope.
All of the guys that you got were fantastic, and when we met them for the first time at the rehearsal / fitting, Gene was just there.
He came with Chris's brother.
Chris's brother Gene was there, and he was an awesome guy, and he came to the first shoot day, and he was an awesome support person. He had cameras and stuff, extra footage to shoot.
We ended up using him like the whole time.
Yeah.
Well, he shot a lot of the stuff that you're gonna all the behind the scenes stuff because we didn't really have a behind the scenes crew, a dedicated crew. So he just ended up rolling around on his hoverboard shooting a ton of stuff. After the location, which went really well, the next day we went right to the green screen stage, Greenery Studios. Mm-hmm. No, but the green screen day was the day that we had everything planned. Like the fight was just in my storyboards. There was just the big word fight. And that was it. Green screen shooting, you have to figure out in advance what you're gonna need because you don't have, in our case, we didn't even have the background plates shot because the location to shoot our background plates was, you could only shoot it on Sundays early in the morning. It was the only time I could shoot it. So I had to keep going every Sunday of post-production to shoot background plates.
Oh, wow.
Because I used all those markers, I could take a plate of an alleyway and we did a shot of like Ian like leaning down to smell the oil and everything, and that walk was a moving camera shot on the green screen stage. But since I had all the tracking marks, I could put the plate back there and it would move just like the camera moved. That was 3 days of shooting, 2 days location, 1 day green screen. I had all the footage, came back and started the rough cut.
Plug into me, I'll save you from emotion. Plug into me, and terminate, accelerate, utopian solution. Finally cure the earth from me. Exterminate, speeding up the evolution. Set on course of master plan. Reinvent the earth inhabitants. Off-live machine, the future supreme. Man overthrown, spit out the bone.
I was really nervous ever showing that to the band.
Yeah.
So
You're nervous to show Metallica?
I was nervous to show Metallica the video, the rough cut of the video, because it was terrifying. I thought if I were them and I had read The Treatment, which promised all this like really fun old school effects and puppets and robots, and you get this green screen edit that's there's no robots, there's no puppets, there's nothing in it, you know, like. So I waited until I had at least some of the pieces filled, and when we got the miniature from Ryan Oliver of the orb that Ian did the stop motion animation on, that really helped everybody start to see it. And actually Adam ended up using it a bunch in his animation, a lot of your shots. So I really wanted to have this robot god, this leader that they all worshipped, be this really epic effect. And it ended up becoming a very technical process. We only really had the time and money for Sue Sinclair, our effects makeup artist, to do one hand of the robot god, which was she did a mold, she did a cast of your
she
hand.
did a mold of my arm up to about here, which I shaved my arm both times, so it's not just growing back. I shaved both arms so it would be
matching.
Super hairy arm and one shaved arm. But yeah, did the mold, and then she did the latex sculpt off of my arm, so she didn't need my arm to be there all the time. Then the latex was applied. That took longer than we thought.
It took like
It's
over
about
5 hours.
Yeah, almost 6 hours to place it on both sides and paint my arm. And then we just shot the video with the song and did different movements.
Of one arm, yeah.
One
just
arm,
one arm.
me covered in a green screen in front of a green screen, and then just doing the arm and different movements and doing this kind of stuff, and then Phil just flopped it, and it was two, and then that's why it became 2 arms. So
That's so cool.
Yeah. And Amanda and I constructed this head, mostly Amanda. This head is this is one of the masks from the Techno Monks, and it was painted red at the time from the shoot, and then we just painted it black again. These were LEDs that we bought at Home Depot, and cut out all the styrofoam and hot glued these eyes in here. And then we put gels on the back of the mask so it would read red. Over about 2 or 3 days of painting, climbing rope, and different diameters of rope, Amanda slowly, put them in each hole, and we got them to a point where it looked good. Me and Amanda we both took turns, maneuvering the head, and it was more like, long live machine!
Future supreme, your man overthrown. Spit out the bone.
Yes. I think we got it.
Okay.
So the other thing about doing the rough cut was I got this total inspiration when I got to the end, because there's that dun, 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 dun. And originally, as written in the treatment, it was just the surgical tray with all the robot parts gets rolled up to you, and like we cut to black. But I didn't feel like that was enough. And also, like, that just cutting off the footage there didn't emphasize that ending. So I came up with the idea that we should see the Mindy Techno Monk at the end, and we should really make it look like her by like showing 2 tall Techno Monks, and then pulling back and panning down and seeing the mini Techno Monk, ninja. As soon as I thought of it, I emailed and texted everybody, and you guys all agreed. Like, it was unanimous. Everybody volunteered to come in, and we got that final shot, which was like, without that shot, the video for me wouldn't have worked. Because to me, that ending shot's like a really important selling point. Like, for your story, you're inside this huge warehouse and there's 2 orbs in there. It ties all the pieces together, Yeah, we just needed that like determination and that powerful, like, oh my god, now she's got bionic arms and shit, and she's just super fast, and and then you just stand there and it's like you're now like their leader or
Oh
something.
yeah, and I was screaming while I was doing it too.
Yeah, that scream is awesome. Action. Cut.
Awesome.
Doing music videos, most people don't realize this, is not what it was.
No.
It is independent filmmaking and guerrilla filmmaking at its core. I mean, you really have to want to do it.
Yeah.
Because there's not a lot of rewards for it. So this is really great. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you, Bill. Aww, group hug. Boo boo. We love you. Boo was like, I'm so over this. You guys. because